Hi everyone and welcome to the Shaniley Show. I realized I forgot to do that intro for the video I just recorded, but that's okay. This video is the second video of my Anime Expo 2023 playlist. Side note, I will say that I said what I just said in my next video, which is the third video. Once I got that edited and uploaded, I decided I wanted a new video between the one right before this and the one going up tomorrow, the Let's Review video and the general conventions tips. I didn't feel like going and re-editing that part out of that video because So this is my convention relief kit video, and I am doing this sort of specifically for Anime Expo because, as I think I've said, or I will say in later videos related to my Anime Expo 2023 playlist, as of right now, Anime Expo is the only convention that I personally attend, but I do have plans to attend more conventions. It just might not happen anytime soon. I got the inspiration for this video specifically when I saw a website bookmarked within my bookmarks tab, and it was a migraine relief kit that I sometimes refer to, and I sent to friends who struggle with migraines or have started to struggle with migraines. If you need a link to recommendations for what to include in your own migraine relief kit, that link is down below in the description. Just note that what's mentioned in the migraine relief kit website will not work for everyone. But that was where the inspiration for this video came in, because I really think that having a relief kit for a convention, it's a borderline necessity. It may not be a necessity for everyone, but it's something that everyone should at least think about packing. But it doesn't need to be like a little pouch or something, like a separate bag of all the stuff that's in your relief kit like this, like, oh, this is my relief kit. It can just be stuff that you include in your bag that you take to a convention that's part of your relief kit and that's easily accessible. It might help to have a little pouch like the one I just showed for this relief kit, but it's really dependent on you as an individual and what works best for you. I personally usually tend to go with a pouch just to keep it all together, so that I know, like, okay, this is where I can get certain things. But with all that said, let's get into the 12 things that I think you should include in your convention relief kit. If you have any other recommendations, please leave them down below in the comments. All are greatly appreciated. First up is pain medicine. So this could be ibuprofen, Excedrin, Advil, Tylenol, whatever you use to curb any pain you're experiencing, bring it. I do not recommend bringing the full bottle, but maybe have enough of that pain medicine for a couple of doses throughout the day. And then that way, if you start experiencing pain, you have something easily accessible for you to take right then and there. Second up is other medicine you may need. And if you have certain prescription medicines that you have to take at a specific time, have those medicines with you. The third thing that I think you should pack is a reusable water bottle, and better yet, have two. I'll explain having two in a moment, but having a reusable water bottle will just help you out in the long run over the course of the day. You won't need to keep buying water bottles from vending machines or whatever little cafeteria restaurants are at the convention center. Two, you can refill the water bottle at water fountains if you run out of water, but you also have water easily accessible. So the fourth thing that I think you should include, or I think you should have handy, is have a bag that you can easily fit things into, like your merchandise or your water bottle. Have a bag that you maybe have just folded up or hanging loosely that you can stick stuff into, and that you're not carrying stuff around in your arms, especially if you're not staying at a nearby hotel and you drive home and your home is close enough to the convention. You're not going to be driving back and forth between your house and the convention center just to drop off stuff. And it doesn't have to be a giant school type backpack unless that is something you choose to have. Next up is to have 1 to 2 ways to charge your phone, at least. Have a portable charger, have a cord for your phone, have a wall plug-in for your phone if your portable battery charger dies. Have ways to charge your phone and have them easily accessible, because there have been quite a few times with me where my phone has been really close to dying at Anime Expo, and I've had to ask one of my friends, like, hey, do you have a charger? Or ask my dad, like, hey, I need to charge my phone real quick. And sometimes my dad and I are in 2 different places, and then we need to meet up in the middle, and sometimes I don't, and sometimes my phone dies by then. There have been quite a few times where I've been in that situation, and so I know that stress of your phone's about to die and then you'll have no way to communicate with like friends or family who may be in other parts of the convention. So have ways to charge your phone, please, and have multiple ways, at least 2 ways to charge your phone. The next thing I would recommend having in your convention relief kit is to have a hairbrush or 2 or any other products you would need for your hair, for your wigs. And the next thing I would include in the convention relief kit is a general thing of having extras of things. I mentioned having a second water bottle, and I also mentioned having extra cords and extra ways to charge your phone. For the water bottle specifically, having a second water bottle, let's say at your hotel room or in your car if you drove there. That's obviously if you didn't Uber there. Having a second water bottle handy can really help, especially if you lose the first water bottle or if something happens to it, like let's say the cap falls off. So have a second water bottle, have multiple ways to charge your phone, have extra hair ties, just have extras of stuff because it will help in the long run. And as I say, it's better to have something and not need it than it is to need it and not have it. So to have some cash. Most vendors in the exhibit hall or the artist alley will have a way to take cards, but have some cash handy just in case, because sometimes your cards may not work. So having some cash handy will really help out at a convention. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of cash, but just have some handy, have some accessible for you. Now, these last 2 things are things that I mentioned in tomorrow's video, 10 general convention tips, but I also wanted to mention them here because these would be good additions to a convention relief kit. So the next thing is a portable fan. Whether it's hand or electric, have a portable fan because there is a high chance, at least 50%, maybe more, of you getting really hot in your cosplay, and having some sort of fan to cool you down in the middle of a convention center will really come in handy, because although a lot of convention centers will have AC running, especially during the summer months, there are just so many people attending a convention period that there will be times where you won't feel the AC. So have some sort of portable fan that can help you, if not cool down significantly, then just keep as cool as possible. Now, the last item I would include in your convention relief kit, again, something that's mentioned in tomorrow's video, is to have snacks. Protein bars or Pocky or little gummies. Just have a couple of small snacks where if you're starting to get hungry but you're not necessarily ready to sit down, or you're not in a place where you can easily sit down and eat, then have some sort of small snacks to be able to eat and munch on until you are able to sit down and eat a bigger meal. And also too, sometimes it's easy to forget to eat at a convention, so just have some small snacks that you are able to munch on during the course of a convention. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for tomorrow's video.